Why does the world's elite drive the Nissan Patrol in the Sahara but ignore its luxury twin in the US? You're being sold disposable luxury, while the smart money is buying mechanical immortality at a 70% discount. We're exposing 3 luxury SUVs that the experts want you to overlook. One is a secret Land Cruiser in a Lexus suit. Another is a V8-powered tank currently rotting on dealer lots for $25,000. If you want status without the $12,000 repair bill, you need to know these 3 specific chassis codes. Let's dive in. Our first contender, often dismissed as an outdated behemoth, is the Infiniti QX80, specifically models from 2017 to 2023. This perception, however, is precisely its greatest asset on the used market. Beneath its polarizing exterior lies the Nissan Patrol Y62 platform, a global workhorse engineered for extreme durability in some of the world's harshest environments, from the deserts of the Middle East to the rugged Australian outback. A new QX80 can command upwards of $85,000, but a 2023 model has already shed nearly 46% of its value in just 2 years. For earlier 2017 to 2019 models, that depreciation reaches approximately 69% over 5 years, meaning you can pick up a well-maintained example for as little as $25,000 to $35,000. The vehicle has already absorbed the most significant financial hit, and that's your advantage. The reason it won't die comes down to one thing: the naturally aspirated VK56VD 5.6-liter V8. While European luxury brands chased horsepower with complex turbocharged engines prone to costly failures, Infiniti stuck with simplicity, robustness, and longevity. This engine is designed for a 300,000-mile service life under severe conditions, a fact consistently backed by service data from regions where the Patrol runs commercially across brutal terrain. Paired with a robust 7-speed automatic, common issues tend to be minor infotainment glitches rather than the $7,000 to $10,000 mechanical failures that plague other luxury SUVs. Critics point to the QX80's fuel economy, around 15 to 16 miles per gallon combined, and they're not wrong. But consider this: the $2,000 extra you might spend annually on fuel is a fraction of the $12,000 to $15,000 engine or transmission replacements that owners of used German luxury SUVs routinely face at the 80,000 to 100,000 mile mark. You're trading higher running costs for mechanical immortality. That's a trade worth making. Add genuine 3-row seating, up to 8,500 pounds of towing capacity, a quiet cabin, and body-on-frame durability, and the QX80 becomes one of the most compelling used luxury bargains on the market today. If the QX80 is the brute force tank, the Acura MDX, specifically the 2018 to 2020 models, is the precision instrument. This generation sits in what we call the depreciation sweet spot, offering a perfect blend of modern features, proven reliability, and significant value retention. A 2018 MDX, originally priced around $50,000, can now be found for $20,000 to $25,000, representing roughly 50 to 60% depreciation over 5 to 6 years, meaningfully better than most of its direct competitors. What sets the MDX apart is its optional super-handling all-wheel drive system. This isn't a reactive AWD that simply kicks in when wheels slip. It's a mechanical torque vectoring system that can send up to 70% of engine torque to the rear axle and distribute 100% of that to either individual rear wheel. A 4,500-pound SUV being pushed around a corner like a sports sedan. That's what SHWD delivers, and it also makes for a more predictable, confidence-inspiring drive in adverse conditions. Under the hood sits Honda's J35 3.5-liter V6, often called the LS of V6 engines, for its remarkable longevity. This powerplant has been in continuous production for decades across Honda and Acura models, with numerous examples in Odysseys and Pilots reaching 300,000 to 400,000 miles with diligent maintenance. By choosing the MDX, you're getting premium luxury features and performance backed by Honda-level maintenance costs. The 9-speed and 10-speed automatic transmissions paired with these model years, after their early software refinements were addressed, proved highly reliable and smooth shifting. The one common criticism is the dual-screen infotainment system. Some find it clunky. But here's the honest trade-off. Would you rather deal with a slightly unintuitive screen, or face a $5,000 to $8,000 transmission replacement at 90,000 miles? The 2018 to 2020 MDX gives you a drivetrain built to carry your family for hundreds of thousands of miles without drama. For anyone seeking 3-row luxury with sports car dynamics and Honda-grade reliability, This generation of MDX is an exceptionally intelligent buy. Finally, we arrive at the undisputed king of durability and value retention in the luxury SUV segment, the Lexus GX460, specifically models from 2017 to 2023. This vehicle is often overlooked by those who prioritize cutting-edge aesthetics or the latest infotainment, but for the discerning buyer, the GX460 is a masterclass in over-engineering and long-term reliability. It's a vehicle that defies modern automotive trends by prioritizing function, robustness, and longevity above all else. While the Infiniti QX80 loses around 65% of its value over 5 years, and many European rivals shed upwards of 70%, the Lexus GX460 loses only 41.3%, according to IC Cars, the best depreciation figure in its class, rivaling many non-luxury vehicles. That remarkable value retention translates directly into more money in your pocket when it's time to sell or trade in. And it doesn't stop there. IC Cars ranks the GX460 as the #1 most reliable luxury midsize SUV under $60,000, as well as the #1 most reliable luxury SUV with 3 rows under $60,000 IC Cars, rankings calculated from an analysis of over 312 million vehicles. That's not marketing copy. That's hard data. The secret to the GX460's legendary durability lies in its foundation. It's built on the same body-on-frame platform as the globally renowned Toyota Land Cruiser Prado 150, sharing significant components with the Toyota 4Runner. You are, in essence, buying a luxury-badged Land Cruiser. Its 4.6-liter 1UR-FE V8 produces a modest 301 horsepower, intentionally understressed, with a low power-per-liter ratio. In mechanical engineering, lower stress means higher longevity. The engine produces 329 lb-ft of peak torque at 3,500 revolutions per minute and features dual variable valve timing with intelligence on both intake and exhaust camshafts. Lexus USA, optimizing power, efficiency, and emissions simultaneously. No turbos, no complex cooling vulnerabilities, no direct injection carbon buildup. Just a virtually unkillable 6-speed automatic and an engine that owners consistently report running well past 250,000 miles with routine maintenance. And here's a data point that speaks for itself. The probability of a GX460 repair being a severe or major issue is just 9%, compared to 11% for luxury midsize SUVs on average and 12% for all vehicles RepairPal. That gap is significant. When something does go wrong, it's almost always minor. Meanwhile, the average annual repair cost sits at $770, below the $807 average for luxury midsize SUVs RepairPal. You're paying less per year to maintain a Lexus than the average luxury SUV. Let that sink in. Now let's talk about what this vehicle can actually do, because the GX460 is far more capable than most luxury SUV buyers realize. It carries a 6,500 pounds towing capacity supported by trailer sway control, enough to haul a boat, horses, a race car, or a loaded travel trailer. But towing is just the beginning. The standard kinetic dynamic suspension system uses hydraulic cylinders on each stabilizer bar to reduce maximum body lean angle by as much as 50%, without resorting to stiffer springs and dampers. In practical terms, this means the same vehicle that takes corners with composure in the city can disconnect its sway bars automatically on the trail to maximize wheel articulation, a trick that drivers of Jeeps and Broncos have to do manually by crawling underneath the vehicle. The GX does it without the driver lifting a finger. For off-road use, available crawl control automatically modulates the throttle and brakes across 5 low-speed settings, letting the driver focus entirely on steering through technical terrain. Add downhill assist control, active traction control, hill start assist control, and a 2-speed transfer case with low range, and you have a vehicle with genuine go-anywhere capability that most overlanders spend tens of thousands of dollars modifying other SUVs to achieve. The GX460 delivers it from the factory. Here's the counterintuitive opportunity. A used 2017 Toyota Land Cruiser, legendary for its reliability, still commands upwards of $60,000. A 2017 Lexus GX460, sharing the same fundamental DNA, the same V8, the same indestructible chassis, can be had for under $30,000. Land Cruiser reliability at nearly half the price. There is one known issue worth mentioning, the valley plate coolant leak. It's a relatively minor fix, typically around $1,500, and once resolved, it eliminates the only real vulnerability in the 1UR-FE engine. One small investment up front, and you have a vehicle genuinely built to last decades. While repairs are more common than some rivals, these issues are consistently less likely to be severe. That's the pattern that defines this vehicle's ownership experience. Frequent minor, never catastrophic. The GX460's traditional body-on-frame construction can result in a less refined on-road driving experience compared to modern unibody crossovers, and its interior, while well-built, lacks the hypermodern digital interfaces found in many rivals. But for buyers who value substance over superficiality, who want a vehicle that will still be running strong when their kids are old enough to drive it, the GX460 isn't just a smart choice. It's one of the most compelling automotive investments available at any price point. We've unveiled 3 overlooked luxury SUVs that quietly defy the conventional wisdom of the market. The Infiniti QX80, a $25,000 desert king with a 300,000-mile V8. The Acura MDX, a 3-row athlete with torque vectoring, WD and Honda-level maintenance costs. And the Lexus GX460, a multi-decade investment that defies depreciation and delivers Land Cruiser reliability at half the price. The overarching theme is clear. Mechanical integrity and proven engineering beat fleeting digital gimmicks every time. In an automotive landscape increasingly dominated by disposable appliances with built-in obsolescence, these 3 stand as defiant outliers. They let you experience the luxury life without paying the luxury tax of rapid depreciation and exorbitant repair bills. Stop fixating on the badge. Start scrutinizing the chassis code and engine designation. When your luxury SUV shares its DNA with a global workhorse, you're not just buying a car, you're investing in a decade or 2 of worry-free, dependable driving. Choose the overlooked. Choose the durable. Choose the smart money. If this saved you a fortune on your next vehicle, hit like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next deep dive.